Good evening, nerds around the world, and welcome to episode 12 of the Nerds Unite as One podcast. I am your host, Paul English, and today we are going to be counting down our top 10 favorite video games of all time. So make sure you bust out your game consoles because you're probably going to want to check a few of these games out. Now, to help me out with this, I've got a terrific panel here tonight that I'm going to introduce to you right now, starting with this man right here. He is my best friend, my co-captain, my partner in this event, my partner in life, Mr. Caleb Tuff. Caleb, what's up, buddy?
What's going on, guys? We're talking video games tonight. Now, listen, every nerd, most of them love video games, and we're no exception. I'm ready to write, and I'm ready to go, and I'll talk about these amazing games.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And next up, he's back again after an absence, Mr. Jack. Jack, how are you?
I'm good. I'm very excited to talk about my games and see what your games are.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And also back again after a long hiatus, our main man from Philadelphia, Mr. Avi. Avi, how are you?
What they said. I'm fine. I thought I was your best friend.
Hey, Caleb and I have been chilling for like 2 years, okay? He's like my brother, so, don't take it personally. All right, so the way the countdown's going to work, everybody, we're each going to rattle off our number 10. We're going to go one at a time. Start off at the bottom. Each of us work our way up. So the build up to our number one games are going to be very anticipated. We're going to get the drums rolling for everyone's list. All right, so let's get it rolling. Let's get this done. Caleb, start us off. Give me your number 10 favorite video game of all time.
Okay, so number 10 on my list, guys. Growing up in the 90s, okay, listen, I had to have a Pokemon game on the list somewhere, and it just happened to fall at number 10. So number 10 on my list is Pokemon Heart Gold. I think that the Heart Gold and Soul Silver are the best Pokemon games that have been made. X and Y are very close, though. I love these remakes because they added so much while keeping with the original games of Gold and Silver. So yeah, I had to have a Pokemon game on the list, and it just happened to be Pokemon Heart Gold.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I think there will also be a Pokemon game somewhere on my list. I'm not telling where. All right, so Avi, you're up next. Give me your number 10 on your list.
My number 10, like I've said before, I'm not really that much into gaming, but most of the stuff are like apps and stuff. Number 10 is a game called Smash It.
Tell us all about it.
It's free, but it's like you start off with like 25 marbles, and you keep gliding forward, and you have to tap like the blocks or whatever it is, and you get more marbles or more points if you hit them. But you start going faster and faster, and it's tough to keep up. It's tough to explain. You'll have to look it up.
All right. Well, sir, all of us have smart devices, or we'll check it out. All right, Jack, you are up. Give me number 10 on your list.
Can I give my honorable mention first?
All right, go ahead.
My honorable mention is the Transformers Cybertron series.
All right.
Okay.
And my number 10 is Pajama Sam, which is a computer game I played a lot as a kid, and I always had a lot of fun playing and going on adventures with that. So that's my number 10.
Oh.
Okay.
The good computer games I used to play. I used to play a lot of Schoolhouse Rock PC games when I was growing up. I think I learned about the process speech. It's all Schoolhouse Rock. All right, so my number 10 on my list, Lego Marvel Superheroes. The Lego games are surprisingly fun, and I am a huge Marvel nerd, so of course I had to pick it up. It's fun. The puzzle's surprisingly challenging. Good story, good dialogue, plenty of plenty of stuff to do after the main storyline finished. Fun game all around. I enjoy playing it. All right, so that's all number 10s. Caleb, get us going again. What is your number 9 on your list?
Okay, guys. So my favorite kind of games are the RPGs, are the role-playing games. Like I only have one Final Fantasy. If I was allowed to have more than one, I would probably have like a 6 or 7 on here. Those are that's my favorite series of games. But number 9 is Paper Mario, the original Paper Mario. Thousand Year Door is very close. It's very good. But I love the original. I love the nostalgia. I love all the characters. Great story. I mean, it's you know, it takes Mario and it's an RPG, and it was a home run. I love it so.
Love that franchise myself. All right, Avi, give me number 9 on your list.
This is like a really stupid reason to have a game on your list, but number 9 is NASCAR 2003 racing season. It's a PC game. But what's it called? It's impossible. I have no idea how to actually play it, but the simulation on it is better than actually watching NASCAR because NASCAR is boring. But for somehow this is amazing. This game.
You know all his damn games.
NASCAR 2003 racing season. It's just simulating games, and it's amazing.
Wow! We might have to check that out because I'm not a big NASCAR fan, but if you say it's fun, maybe I'll look for it at some point. Okay, Jack, what's number 9 on your list?
Number 9 on my list is Prototype. I had a lot of fun playing with that, just going around killing people, stealing tanks, infiltrating military bases, blowing up hives in military bases, and just going around killing people. Well, killing enemies and soldiers. So I had a lot of fun with that game. I had a pretty good story.
All right. So my number 9 game, everyone. This is pure nostalgia. Number 9 is Donkey Kong Country for the Super Nintendo. I remember being a little kid and wasting away whole days playing this game with my buddies Josh and Alicia. It's pure nostalgia, golden age of Nintendo. It's a fun game overall. It brought back I get nostalgic thinking about it, and I remember buying the Donkey Kong Country game for the Wii. Just the pure nostalgia brought it to me, just getting a chance to relive those awesome memories. So, great game from my childhood, and that's what I saw in there. All right, so Caleb, keep us going. Let's go on to number 8. Give me your number 8.
Okay, so speaking of all nostalgia, this next game. Number 8 on my list is the original Super Smash Brothers for the N64. And the reason is I would spend hours and hours with all my friends just playing this. Like doing like a 99 stock battles, staying up all night playing. The one on the GameCube, it is a much better game, but I have so much nostalgia for that game that it had to be on the list.
We got similar lists here, Caleb. All right, but
I know we do.
All right, so Bobby, give me number 8.
Number 8 is also a PC game. I think after that, there's no more PC games I have. Deal or No Deal, but it's a customizable version, so you can customize your own prizes. So I just do like movie posters or whatever.
But we should do those in the real version of the game.
Well, the real version's just money. Money's boring.
I beg to differ on that. I could use some money right now.
I mean,
I got bills to pay, okay?
Yeah, I could use some money,
too. If it's a computer version and you don't get actual money, I'd rather just have customizable prizes.
Well, for PC, fair enough. All right, Jack, give me number 8 on your list.
My number 8 is Marvel Ultimate Alliance.
No, good game. It's a lot of fun.
Which came out for the PS2 and I think the Xbox 360. I had a lot of for the first Xbox. I had a lot of fun with that game. Really loved it because I'm like a huge Marvel guy, so it had like a ton of Marvel heroes, villains, and it had my favorites in it like Spider-Man and Deadpool. So I had a lot of, and it had a good story. And it was a pretty long game, which I like, because sometimes a lot of games you're excited for, and then their story isn't so long. This had a lot of story, so I like that.
So
you got to go to a different lot of Marvel locations.
So I bet you were thrilled to death when you saw the news that Spider-Man was coming home. He's probably going to appear in Civil War. Probably got you jacked up.
Oh yeah, I was flipping out. I was like, oh yeah, finally.
I think all Marvel fans were.
He's coming home.
He's coming home. Yes, indeed. All right.
The prodigal son returns.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. All right. So for my number 8, I have a lot of nostalgia for like the old, the original 3D Sonic games. We had a rule on our list of like one game per franchise. If that wasn't it, I probably had more 3D Sonic games on my list. But my all-time favorite one is Sonic Heroes. I love how it combines like the beautiful animation of like the 3D games with the speed elements of the old school games. Fun storyline, easy controls to ball through, and like they always do, Crush
soundtrack.
40 kills it with the music. This is my all-time favorite rock band, and they deliver time and time again with
Sonic
soundtrack. Yes, indeed, that
Sonic
indeed.
Heroes.
Yes, indeed. So for those nostalgia and great music, because I love Sonic, I had to put that on my list. All right, so we're moving on to number 7. Caleb, get us rolling. Number 7 on your list.
Okay, so I'm a huge I'm a huge Zelda fan, so I had to have one of those on the list, and it's not Ocarina of Time. The first Zelda game that I ever beat was Wind Waker, and that's what I have at number 7. Very different, has a much different looking feel to it, but I enjoy it. I love the adventures. I love all the items you get. I love the story, and it's really long. It's a really fun game. So.
All right. Yes, I knew you were gonna be a Zelda. All right, Avi, give me number 7.
Well, I was just thinking something over. I don't know if it's the same whatever public. They're both made by EA Sports, but they're separate sports. I could switch my answer. If it doesn't count, I could switch my answer.
No, that's fine. I mean, as long
go
as
ahead.
it's made on the same company, that's fine. But if they're different sports, then
okay.
fine.
Number 7 is MLB 2K13. The reason it's not a later year is because for some reason when the Wii U came out, they decided to stop making newer versions for the Wii and Wii U.
Yeah, Nintendo was having an argument with EA regarding licensing.
Oh, that's what it was? Okay.
Something along that line. So
it's
that's
like they make a new console, and then they just decide to stop making games for that console.
Yeah. Nintendo and EA had a fallout.
The Wii U was a joke.
Has some good games now, but when the
yeah,
first
but no
started,
sports games.
Yeah, but I mean, Nintendo doesn't really have many of.
My backup
those,
would have been Nintendo Land if I couldn't do the 2 EA Sports games.
No, that's fine. You can do them.
Okay.
All right, so Jack, give me number 7 on your list.
Number 7, Spider-Man: Web of Shadows.
Okay.
Which I had a lot of fun playing that game. I actually replayed it recently, and it still holds up. Had a lot of fun. A lot of different characters in it that you could talk to. Long game. You could fight a lot of people, which I liked. And you could choose if you were good or bad by using the black suit or the red suit, the symbiote, or just classic red and blue.
Yeah.
So I had a lot of fun with that game. And there were 2 different endings depending on what you chose, which was cool.
Those are always fun. All right,
I think there's going to be a Spider-Man game on Polly's list, huh?
I'm getting there. All right, so for now, my number 7, the 2007 Simpsons game. Now, this game just has an unbelievable storyline. What I love about it is that it's set up pretty much as a parody of all things video game. Every cliche, every over-the-top thing that you've seen in video game, it is stuffed in this game. The writing is top-notch. The animation is spot on. What I love about it is not only did the writers of The Simpsons actually get work on this game, but they also got all the voice talent. So Dan Castellaneta, Julie Kapp, Nancy Cartwright, everybody who's lent a voice on The Simpsons show came to this game to voice their characters. And like I said, it's a giant video game parody, and it's perfectly set up. This game is so fun to play, and the dialogue is hysterical. So I had to put it on my list.
That's the one with the dance off with God, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay, I played that. I used to have that. I played it. I really liked that game. It was pretty good. I liked playing as Bartman.
Yeah, Bartman is cool. Everybody do the Bartman. All right. Got to keep it going. All right, so Caleb, give me number 6. We're on to number 6.
All right. Number 6, I mean, again, I just noticed I have a lot of N64 games on here, but whatever. Number 6 is Donkey Kong 64. God, I love this game. It's one of the games it's one of the only games probably where I will take the time to get everything, to 100% it, because to me it's so fun. It's like Donkey Kong, because listen, I like the Donkey Kong Country games, but I find them boring and really repetitive sometimes. So this was something different, and I really enjoyed the story, all the mini games and stuff, and all the everything that you could do in the game. It was a lot of fun. So.
All right, Avi, don't try not to fall asleep on us. Looks
No,
like
I'm
you're getting a
here.
little drowsy.
I'm here. I'm fine.
All right, give me
what's-
number 6 on your list.
I realized in a couple more spots I'm gonna have like, I realized a couple of my spots are gonna be really like underwhelming answers. But we can't go one show without me giving a bad answer. So.
Oh,
Well, right.
I mean, it's your choice, bud. It's your choice.
No,
It's fine.
I felt
Don't
like
bother.
maybe I was just tired when I made the list. I felt like these
Probably.
are some. Okay, well, not now, but what number are we up to?
6.
Number 6,
Okay.
yeah.
Number 6 is NBA 2K13.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know. I just like sports games.
Dude,
That's
I
fine,
like
nothing
sports
wrong
games
with
too,
that.
trust me. All
Do you
right.
have NBA 2K13?
I do not.
No.
Nope.
Okay,
All right.
whatever.
All right, Jack.
Yeah, go number 6.
Oh, my number 6 is Uncharted 2,
Oh,
Right.
oh. On
Which
the
was-
list, Jack. On the list.
which was my favorite, but I don't know if that counts anything because I never played the first one.
Oh, what?
That's okay. I've never played any of them.
The
But
first
I-
one,
Neither have I.
Going from the first one to the second one, the quality of the game is 100 times better. Like, I like the first one, but they fixed a lot of mistakes. So.
Well, I love the story in the second one, and it was just so cinematic to play, which I loved. Like,
that's why they
when you're
should make a
do-
movie franchise.
you know, when you're doing, like, when you're climbing through the train, and then
Mhm.
the ending when you're in, I forgot what hidden city you're in, but
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know.
that looked pretty nice. So that's
Yeah.
on our list.
Great game. On my list. Trust me.
All right. Number 6 on my list, hands down, the funniest game I have
Oh, here it
ever
comes.
played in my life, Deadpool. This game, the first time I played it, I laughed my ass off, sometimes so much I nearly died because I could not catch my breath. That is how hard I was laughing. But I know there's no replay value to it, but the animation is gorgeous. The
Yeah.
storyline's incredible, but Nolan North as Deadpool,
Yeah.
he's one of the great voice talents of our generation, and his dialogue is just, oh my god.
Paulie, how that game opens where, sorry Deadpool, we're not gonna make your game. Really? Pfft,
No!
baby!
Imu doesn't make my game, I'm gonna blow your studio up.
Yeah.
Just
How in Deadpool though? How annoying were the Gambit clones? They drove me crazy. Mon ami, mon ami, mon ami, mon ami.
Fuck you. That's all Deadpool do. Just take a shotgun, blast those fucker. Oh well. But yeah, oh my god. I can play this storyline of that game over and over just because it's so funny. Oh, I love that game. I love that game. All right, we have reached the halfway point on our list, everybody. So going into the second half of them, Caleb, get us started with number 5 on your list.
Okay, so number 5, guys. So my second favorite genre of games is the third-person shooters. I'm a huge fan of those. So number 5 on my list is Resident Evil 4. I think that this is easily far and away the best because they kind of took it away from the first 3 were good. They weren't great, I thought, but this one was like great story, great controls, great items, and has a lot of replay value, and which I really enjoy. So number 5, Resident Evil 4.
Okay. Avi, you've
Okay,
been kind of fading in and out on us. Everything okay?
It's my stupid internet connection keeps breaking up.
He's falling asleep, Paulie. It's fine.
No,
No.
the internet keeps breaking up.
Probably the damn
And then
snow infecting with it. We've had enough of that
Yeah.
shitty snow. Let's
That's
get out of here.
awful. In
Move on to
Philadelphia,
spring.
It's the worst.
Spring
I don't
training's
have
here. I want that Florida sun up here. Let's go. All right.
I'm
Avi,
in
give me number
Florida.
5.
Well, Google Hangouts also sucks anyway, but
Yeah, that's true.
number 5, I'm going well, I don't know how classic. A classic iPhone game. Temple Run.
Okay.
I've demoed that Temple Run 2, actually.
Temple Run 2. I don't know. Like, I mean, I don't know how much of a difference there is.
I don't know. I don't play
I'm not the
games.
gaming
Listen,
expert.
everyone, Avi's like 10 years old, so all these games are very recent.
I'm
time.
15.
Oh!
That's like the average age everyone uses. It's like, oh, obviously 10.
We're messing with you. It's okay.
All right, so Temple Run, Paulie. Jack.
My number 5 is Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonus.
Oh, good game. Great
The
game.
first in the series. I just had a lot of fun with it.
Yeah. The
I
one thing
really
I
liked the
hated
boss
though,
battles, how creative they were.
the one thing I
And I
hated
just had a lot of.
about that game was the hit system though. It was terrible. You know, where you had like the horseshoe system. I liked how in the second one you actually had a health bar. Imagine that. But
Yeah. But I did like the horseshoe system. I had a lot of
great game.
fun just replaying that. I mean, it was kind of difficult at first, but it was a lot of fun to play. And the storyline was really interesting. And one of my favorite bosses was, I can't remember his name, but it was the frog guy. You gotta avoid his tongue attack and then attack him. I think it was like Lee something, like he was French or something.
Yeah, I can't remember. Great game though.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
all right, so my number 5, a very fun game that I enjoy playing, Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions. This game has a great storyline, top-notch
Great game.
animation, good fighting sequences, all around a great game. But what I find the coolest about this game is the voice talent of the 4 Spider-Men that you get to play. Amazing Spider-Man, Ultimate Spider-Man, Spider-Man 2099, and Spider-Man Noir. Each one with their own elements, their own uniqueness to each level, and each one is voiced by an actor who has voiced Spider-Man in a previous show. The Amazing Spider-Man is voiced by Neil Patrick
Yay!
Harris, who voiced him in the 2003 Spider-Man TV show, the short-lived one. Ultimate Spider-Man is voiced by Josh Keaton, who voiced him in the 2008 Spectacular Spider-Man TV show. Spider-Man 2099 is voiced by Dan Gilbertson, who voiced Spider-Man in the 1981 show Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends. And then
yeah, here it
finally,
comes.
Spider-Man Noir is voiced by the great Christopher Daniel Barnes, who voiced him in the legendary Fox Kids 90s Spider-Man TV show, one of Caleb's all-time favorite TV shows, a show that I grew to love as I watched it
so
on
good.
Netflix. And Fox or Marvel, whoever owns it, get your shit together. Give us that series out in the U.S. now.
Yeah,
In a complete box set. In a complete
Yeah,
box set.
I used to love that show. I had a lot of it on video.
It's a great show.
You can find it on YouTube, but I mean, you got to sit through the commercial and stuff. Like, give me the DVD release now.
Yeah, give me some high quality stuff.
Yeah, but
I really liked Shattered Dimensions. My one problem with the game was it was too short. I felt.
I didn't have a problem with that.
I
Sometimes
think it had great boss battles though. Great boss.
yeah, it had really good
yeah.
boss battles, and I did not have a problem with Spider-Man Noir. But anyway, great game all around.
I love the Noir stuff.
All right, so let's move on. Number 4, Caleb, give me number 4 on your list.
Okay. So it's funny. I know that my next 2 games are both on Jack's list. Well, I know he's gonna have one of these games. So number 4. Okay. Everyone knows I'm a huge Batman fan.
Okay.
So when they came out with the Arkham games, oh my god, these games are so damn fun. And the best Arkham game so far, Arkham Knight has not come out yet, obviously, is Arkham City. Arkham City to me is, oh my god, just
That might be on my list.
I think it is. This game, oh my god, you can drop. I've dropped like 300 hours in this game. It's just ridiculous. So many hours you can put in this game, just like going around the best thing that they did, what Rocksteady did, you feel like Batman. For the first time ever, you feel like Batman, and it's just great. Such a great. I cannot wait for Arkham Knight.
Oh, I'm dying for Arkham Knight.
Super excited. But Arkham City is the best Arkham game so far. Arkham Origins, I was a little disappointed. It's still a good game, but wasn't nearly as good as our Arkham City. So that's my number 4.
You probably got it marked on your calendar somewhere, Caleb.
That's
June 2nd is when Arkham Knight comes out.
That's right. I cannot wait.
Forever.
And I will be buying a PS4 this summer.
Yes, me too.
All right. I'll be buying a PS4 this year, too, but for a totally different game. But we'll get to that later. All right, so, Avi, you're up next. Give me number 4 on your list.
I am scared to say this. This was my one bad pick.
Oh,
boy.
Lord.
Start praying,
God.
everyone.
This is worse than Paul Blart. This is worse than Paul Blart.
Oh,
Avi.
Oh God.
I am
scared.
so scared. I might switch my pick right now. Okay,
Avi, just
my
say
number
it.
4 pick is. I really feel like I was drunk when I wrote this. My number 4 pick is Just Dance 2014.
What?
I have no reason. I really do not know why I put that on there.
He's like 10 years old. It's okay.
Because you gotta get your groove on.
Yeah, I gotta
Oh
get my
my
groove
God.
on.
Just Dance.
Girls dig guys who can get their groove on. That's what it
That's
is.
right.
You're preparing for
Girls
the
like guys
prom and
that
all
can
that
dance.
stuff. He's smart, man. We should have done that when we
Yeah,
were kids, Caleb.
you should have all had that as number 1.
All right.
Oh, so
wow.
that
Just
wasn't
Dance
as,
2014.
that wasn't as bad as Paul Blart.
No, it wasn't.
Paul Blart was
No.
traumatizing. Just Dance.
Maybe
Yeah, that
it's
was,
just maybe it's just because I had that reaction beforehand. Like if I just said Just Dance 2014, like I thought it was good.
Yeah, no, it's fine, dude. Hey,
Fine.
you know, whatever. It's fine. All right, so
What?
Jack, number 4.
Number 4 is the original Crash Bandicoot.
Ah.
Or it might have been the second one. I don't remember which one it was. But I love the Crash Bandicoot. I had a lot of fun playing it with my sister as a kid. And that was for the good old PS1, back when the Crash Bandicoot games were actually good. And I'm hoping some point in the future they will be good again. But I don't know.
One
We can
can only
only
hope.
Yeah.
Yes. And that is my number 4.
Agreed.
All
Great
right.
game. Great game.
All right, so my number 4, Caleb alluded to it. He had the original Paper Mario. I have Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door. Listen, I love the original. It's a great game, but The Thousand-Year Door just took it to a whole other level. The animation was better. The storyline was everything about it was better than the previous one, and that's saying something because, like I said, the first game is awesome, but the
Yeah.
second one is just so much better. Everything about it's better. I got nothing negative to say about it. It's just unbelievable. I love the Paper Mario games specifically because they're the only Mario games I've ever beaten.
Mm.
I have played a bunch of Mario games, but the first two Paper Mario games are the only ones I've ever beaten. But oh my god, unbelievable fucking games. Oh, I love them. All right, so let's move on to number 3. Caleb, you're up. Give me number 3 on your list.
All right, so number 3 is one that has already been mentioned. I alluded that it would be on my list when Jack mentioned it, and that's Uncharted 2. This game it's like a movie. It's like you're watching a movie and like playing. I mean, it looks beautiful. It looks amazing. The combat system is fantastic. The guns in it are great. Just the story is top notch. Like it's one of the best stories I've ever played in my life. And like, it's flawless. I think. Which is kind of which is good and great because when they came over with Uncharted 3, it just couldn't match what number 2 had. And the thing that I love about it more than the other ones is the villain. Lazarevich was a great villain, and there was actually an awesome battle at the end of the game. So fantastic game. Hopefully it gets turned into a movie because that would be awesome.
Well, they are
In
working on
rumblings
one.
of it.
Yeah. So.
In rumblings of it. All right, Avi, you are up next. What is number 3 on your list?
Number 3 is I don't know how you guys feel about the sport, but the game's good. WWE 13.
That's good.
I mean, I know it's
I like
fake.
wrestling.
I know WWE is fake, but I enjoy it.
I mean, I like the games. You know, they're fun.
Yeah.
I don't really play sports games, so I don't have an opinion either way.
Jack, number 3.
My number 3 is Spider-Man for the original PS1.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Good.
You know, with the Venom and stuff. We got framed. That was a great game. I played that game a bunch of times. That final boss running away from Monster Ock. Oh my god, that was so difficult. I played that a lot with my cousin. I just had a lot of fun, and they had some pretty good voice talent for that even back in the day. So that's my number 3.
All right. Always nice to have Spider-Man. All right. So number 3, once again, a continuation of a game Caleb mentioned earlier. He loves the original Super Smash Bros. Game. I love it too, but number 3 is Super Smash Bros. Melee for the GameCube. Essentially the same reasons I love Paper Mario 1000 Year Door. Like, everything that was great about Super Smash Bros., they elevated it exponentially from Melee. It is my all-time favorite Smash Bros. Game. There's more characters, more arenas. I have probably logged maybe 500 to 1,000 hours into my Melee mode. It is, in my opinion, the greatest fighting game of all time. I don't care what anyone else said. Give me a good Smash Brothers game all day long. I will play it till the controller wears down completely. I love the Smash Bros. Game, and Melee is just the cream of the crop. All right, we are getting near the end of it. We are getting to the best of the best on our list. Yeah, so Caleb, you are up. Give me number 2 on your list.
All right, guys. So 1 and 2 on my list are far and away heads and shoulders above everything else at the top. The amount of hours I logged in this game, the amount of times that I've actually played these games, and like I said, I love RPGs and all that good stuff. So number 2 on my list is the original Kingdom Hearts.
Good game.
My God, just I love Disney. You know, like growing up with Disney, and then you throw in like RPG and like a Final Fantasy. You know, oh my God, love this game. When it first came out, it blew my freaking mind. I had no idea, and I played this game maybe like 100 times. Like, it's just so much fun. And God, can we finally get Kingdom Hearts 3? Like, what the fuck? It needs to come out already. Like, I've been waiting 10 years for this damn game. It needs to come out.
Yeah, I can't believe it's. I can't believe it's been 10 years and we haven't seen the 3rd game. They need to get their game together already.
That's right. Yeah, dude. I'm just so sick of all the spin-off bullshit. No, give me the actual freaking game.
I'm going to be really upset if it doesn't come out this year.
It has to. I'm hearing like November, but who knows?
I hope so.
Avi, go with it. Number 2.
I'm gonna say a game that's closest to what any of you would say, but wouldn't be on your list, because it's Mario. Mario Kart Wii, the original.
Mario Kart's a
good game.
Probably reasons you'd say if you had it on your list. I'm assuming.
Okay, Jack.
I don't have much to say about games. If it was like a movie.
My number 2 is Infamous.
Good. The original?
Yeah, the original.
Good game. Okay.
I love that game. I mean, the gameplay and the controls don't hold up as well as the second one, but the story, I love the story. The story was amazing. I had so much fun playing that, deciding, doing good and bad, doing both. I love the story, the whole time travel thing, and then that ending when you finally find out who Kessler is, I was like, what the fuck? I was like blown away by that. And like deciding to save your girlfriend or not, like that was just a great game, and I loved getting the different powers.
Who's breaking stuff? I'm hearing shattered glass flying all over the place.
Yeah, that's some bullets going around. All right, Paul, number 2.
All right, so number 2, and if it was not for the 1 game per franchise rule, about half my list will be made up of games from this franchise because I just love it. It's pure nostalgia. I have been playing the Pokemon games for, my God.
Which one are you choosing?
I'm getting
Here
to it.
Okay.
I've been playing the Pokemon games since I was 8 years old, so my God, like around 15 years. I've been playing these games. I've played these games for 16 years. So just picking one was just a nightmare for me, but my all-time favorite Pokemon game, it is pure nostalgia, Pokemon
Pika.
Yellow. This is the greatest Pokemon game ever made, the one I love playing. I still have my Game Boy Color copy of it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God! What can you say about it? You're playing as Ash. Pikachu's following you around. You get all 3 of the starting Pokemon. You feel like you're going through the TV show that we grew up with. Just oh my gosh!
Hey, Paulie.
Yeah.
Where's the remake of this game?
You tell Satoshi Tajiri to get his fucking ass into gear, get his shit together, and give us a goddamn 3DS remake!
I knew that was coming.
How much that would sell? That would sell 1 million copies in one day! Give us a Yellow remake, goddamn you! one! I'm not the only one who wants it! Every Pokemon fan loved this game. Every Pokemon fan would buy this game. You could not keep up with it. You could not keep up with the demand for it. There's no way.
I mean, Pokemon Yellow Lightning, Paul. There it is. Pokemon
Lightning Yellow, yes.
Lightning Yellow, yeah.
I can't. Yeah, so.
It's coming from Jack, I see.
No.
Where's the windstorm here?
Okay, I knew that.
All right, okay, so yeah, Pokemon Yellow, all amazing game. So, we have come to the moment of truth, gentlemen. We are each at our number one. The drum rolls are going. Caleb, you are up first. Your number one favorite video game of all time is...
Okay, so as I mentioned, I love RPGs, and as I mentioned, if it wasn't for the one game per franchise, I would have maybe 7 of the games on here. It's a Final Fantasy game. It just depends on which one it is. But the first Final Fantasy that I ever played, and I got hooked, and then I went back and I have logged hours, and I have beaten every single one of them. The original, well, not the original that I played is Final Fantasy IX. My God, I love this game so much. The story that I have dropped, literally, I have played this game 100 times, and each time I dropped 200 or 300 hours in this game. So much fun, so much to do. I love all the characters. The story, just everything about this game is so perfect. And I don't know, I just love RPGs. So if you guys haven't played Final Fantasy IX, check it out. It's so freaking good.
I knew that was going to wind me on the list. You are such a Final Fantasy addict. All right, Avi, the floor is yours. The moment of truth is here. I think we're both all nervous and excited to hear what it is, so give us your number one.
Oh, Lord, who knows?
Oh, God.
No, I feel like this is actually a good game.
Well, I hope so. It's your number one.
Okay, so... Okay, I'll skip the introduction. My number one's Madden Mobile.
Madden,
right.
Okay. I'm a huge Madden fan, man. So.
But have you played the app version, Madden Mobile?
No.
Oh, play Madden Mobile. It's good.
Is it good? Okay.
That's my tagline. Madden Mobile. It's good.
Okay.
Simple, and it's yes. All right. Jack,
now,
the
I
floor is
kind of
yours.
think I know what Jack's number one is.
I'm sure you guys know
All
what my number one is going to be, and it is Batman Arkham City.
Oh, yes. Great game.
Which is my favorite Batman game ever made. I mean, Arkham Asylum was really good, but Arkham City took it to the next level. They added a lot more characters, so much, and side missions, which you could do, which added a lot. I mean, the DLC that they added at the end was okay, not so great, but it was cool because I got to play as Robin.
Yes,
I love the challenge maps playing as Robin and Nightwing.
And I love how it was more like open world, more so than Arkham Asylum was. So that was a lot of fun.
And the map system was a lot better because in Arkham Asylum I would always get lost.
Yeah.
That was a terrible map. And I loved a lot of the upgrades you could do, like break weapons.
Mm-hmm.
And, throwing ice grenades and stuff. And that was my favorite. I mean, and then you had an incredible voice talent.
Dude. I mean, Kevin Conroy, Mark Hamill.
Yeah.
So good.
And that's my favorite.
Paul.
And I am dying for Arkham Knight.
Okay, Paulie, I know what your number one is, but these guys, lay it on, Paulie. The reason you are going to, the reason you are going to buy a PS4 is because the next installment of this game comes out this year.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
So what is it, Paulie? Let them know.
Well, anyone who knows me knows that I am an obsessively massive Star Wars fan. I own all 6 movies. I've seen the Clone Wars animated series. I'm enjoying Star Wars Rebels. I love everything Star Wars, with the exception of episodes 1 and 2. But I mean, we all know that. But anyway, the video games are great. I love playing the Star Wars games, but my all-time favorite Star Wars game, and this is number one on my list. It is not just my all-time favorite game, but in my opinion, it is the single greatest game ever made. The number one game on my list, Star Wars Battlefront 2. The first Battlefront game was unbelievably good. You got the feel of being a soldier on the front line of the greatest battles of the Star Wars universe. Battlefront 2 takes it to a whole other level. Not only is the animation better, the best storylines are better, everything about it is better. But not only do you get the feel of being a soldier on the front line of these brands, but where is that rant coming from?
No, my roommate just opened the door.
All right, yeah. Not only you get to play on the ground as a foot soldier carrying automatic rifles and snipers and rocket launchers, but you get to dogfight in space in classic vehicles, X-Wings, Republic fighters, Sith bombers.
And
you
get to be a Jedi, probably, don't you?
Yes, you get to be a Jedi, you get to be a Sith, you get to be legendary characters from the Star Wars universe like Darth Vader, the Emperor, Jango Fett, Han Solo. You get to play these guys with amazing ones. Just, oh my gosh, everything about this game is just perfection. It's
Right.
I've heard people call it like Call of Duty with a Star Wars paint job. Battlefront kicks Call of Duty's ass. I'll take a good Battlefront game over any stupid Call of Duty bullshit anytime. And as Caleb alluded to it, the next installment is coming out this year. That is why I am buying a PS4, so I can play this game. I have been waiting for this game for 10 years. I cannot
I
wait.
feel your pain, Paul. Trust me.
So yes, just everything about it is perfect, and for that, it is my number one favorite game of all time, Star Wars Battlefront 2.
Awesome. Nice. That was good. Okay.
Yeah.
So, Paul, real
Alright.
quick, is there any? I know that this is our favorite games. Did you guys have any worse games to throw out there?
No, not really.
Spider-Man Edge of Time sucked.
Oh no, I really like Spider-Man.
You know what's on?
No,
you
it
know
was
what's on
boring.
my worst
It was
list?
boring. It was a lot boring.
Just Dance 2014.
You love Just Dance. Stop it.
Uh,
Just Dance.
I think at that point I just
But,
ran out of games since I don't play that many.
Probably.
what else? You know what a game I was unimpressed with? Mortal Kombat. That bored me. Too many
What?
combos to memorize.
Have you played the new one, Paul? The
one that came out a few years ago?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
that's
so
the one I
much
had.
fun.
It sucked.
Oh no. Yeah, that's a great game, babe. Right? It's a great freaking game.
Why didn't you guys like Spider-Man Edge of Time?
Because it was boring as shit.
Yeah,
I just didn't. I think Shattered Dimensions was like so much better. It was so much more innovative, and then it was boring to me.
Edge of Time just seemed like a rehash. Like they didn't really do anything. Like they dumbed it down a little bit. It's like kind of
yeah,
lame.
and there was only 2 Spider-Mans instead of
instead of
4. That
4.
was stupid.
Like I like the diversity of it, you know. So yeah,
No, I like Dimensions 4, but I liked Edge of Time because they had some iconic scenes like 2099 carrying Spider-Man's body, which was pretty awesome.
All right.
Anything else? All right, I can't think of anything else.
Good.
Yep. So guys, that is going to wrap it up. Avi, thanks for joining us.
You're welcome.
Jack, thank you for joining us as well.
Thank you.
And Caleb, as always a pleasure.
Yes, sir.
All right, guys, that is going to do it for episode 12. Those are our top 10 favorite video games of all time. Bust out your gaming consoles. Check these games out. So, guys, I'm Paul English. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day. Bye-bye.